After finishing the refinement of the lattice parameters, we can exclude them again and start to refine one more time. I would even say still one by one of the FWHM and shape parameters. Because so far our result is quite good, but still not good enough. The good thing is we still don't have any warnings or errors. And at this point, maybe you should also know that it's super important that the FWHM parameter U should be never negative. All the others can be slightly negative. This is actually already quite high. So let's hope that it's getting better. But still, the software doesn't complain. That's why we can continue with that. Of course, there are also some other parameters like the asymmetric parameter, but for the amorphous phase, we will not activate them because there's also a trick how to do that. You will see it in the video of the crystalline phase. But for the amorphous phase, it's totally fine to work only with those parameters which I'm going to show you. So let's continue with the V parameter. Save. Let's go. It's getting slightly better. It takes a while because you should know a refinement is not like that you just decide to change some parameters and it will be already super perfect. No, you can even, if you're interested, check from time to time how the calculated pattern is getting closer and closer to the obtained one. So you really have to go millimeter by millimeter or centimeter, whatever, closer with your calculation to the observed measured pattern. That's why it takes a long time, and that's also probably one reason why every parameter, especially in the beginning, needs to be refined one by one. Otherwise, you really risk, and it will happen, you can try it out, that your software collapse. All right, the error factor actually is already not that bad. Let's see how it will change after the refinement of all those parameters. Yeah, that one has not so much influence usually. Yes, exactly, nothing changed. So the shape parameter. Hmm. And the last one. Okay. Good. No warnings, no warnings. Great. And let's exclude it again. And now we can refine again the background. But this time we don't need to do it individually, so one by one. This time we can directly refine 3 of them. I usually just go line by line, and it's up to you. I think 3 should be fine without collapsing the software. And let's just run and check if it's getting better or not. It does. And this is what we're gonna do with all the residual background parameters. Good. After refining all the background parameters one more time, we can refine again all the parameters in this profile page before we gonna continue with the refinement of the occupancy of the atoms. But still, as you can see here, is it worth it to refine one more time all the same parameters? Because It's still getting better and better. Let's go. Okay. At this point, I would still say it's smart to do it one by one. And later on, we're gonna combine the parameters. Okay. Next. Good. Okay, let's risk it to do the last one. So the shape parameter together could work out already. And by the way, I made a new backup. Okay, looks good. Yes, so now we reached already the point where it's also possible to combine the parameters. Right, but let's exclude them again. And now we choose here atoms and start to refine the occupancy, only the occupancy of the parameter of the atoms. So the first atom in this case is silicon. Okay, and let's refine it. Yeah, you see, it's getting now better and better. If the chi-square sometimes get a little higher, that's totally normal. Okay, and this is something we have to do with all the parameters. Okay, okay, run. After refining also the last occupancy atom parameter, we exclude it and refine all the previous parameter once again and afterwards the background. See you after the background. Good. After that, it's time to refine one more time the occupancy, and afterwards we can refine the x, y, and z parameters of the atoms. Afterwards, after refining all of them, except of the b parameter, we refine one more time all those parameters and one more time the background. So let's start with the occupancy first. And of course, I'm gonna skip again all the instruction because you don't want to see anything I do all the time the same. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that already the chi-square factor is below 10. So we are coming closer and closer to the end of the refinement for at least the first phase. And afterwards, I'm gonna show you how to include a second phase. Anyways, we are still not done. As you can see here, we are still not have a quite good fit of the calculated and observed pattern. So the difference line is still not really straight. So we're gonna continue till we got a very good result. After that, it's time to refine the B parameter. Before, as usual, we go through all the other parameters one more time. Let's see the B parameter. Okay, nothing changed at all. No warning, so we can continue with the other ones. Okay, let's go. It's getting better. Okay.